and appropriate punctuation while staying true to the original message. When life hits you hardest, when the walls start closing in and fear whispers in your ear, this is it. This is how it ends. What do you do? Do you break or do you rise? Life isn't easy, far from it. It's tough, unpredictable, relentless. You will be tested. You will be knocked down. That's not a maybe, that's a certainty. We all wear a mask in the daylight, pretending, performing, surviving. But what happens when the show is over? When the lights go out and it's just you, alone with your thoughts? That's when it hits. That quiet fear. The kind that creeps in while you're lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, unsure of what tomorrow will bring. The future becomes a fog, and the unknown, terrifying. And in that silence, a question emerges. Do you still have hope? Because eventually things fall apart. The job, the relationship, the plans, you'll hit a wall. And in that moment, you'll feel like it's all over. But here's the truth, right then and there, you've got a choice. You can surrender, or you can fight. And it doesn't require anything extraordinary to fight. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just begin. One step, one decision, one small problem solved, followed by another. The way life knocks you down? That's not the issue. That's life being life. What matters is whether you get back up. Will you rise, even when everything tells you to stay down? Because this, whatever you're going through, is not permanent. It didn't come to stay. It came to pass. Sometimes, when life overwhelms you, the best move is to pause, step back, look inward, pray, meditate, let yourself breathe, recharge your soul. You can't think clearly when your mind is clouded by fear, pain, or rage. Don't make decisions while you're emotionally drunk, because if you let your emotions drive your actions, they'll crash the whole vehicle. We are emotional creatures, yes, but we must master our emotions or they'll master us. Think about it. Do you have to try to be negative? To feel guilty? To beat yourself up? No. Your mind does that by default. Left on autopilot, it'll drag you through hell without permission. But if you want something more, if you want to step into your greatness, you'll have to go against the tide. You'll have to look your fear in the eye and say, I'm not backing down. It takes willpower. It takes resolve. You have to harness that inner fire and declare, I'm not letting this break me. I'm not letting this define me. I'm coming back. Ask yourself, what do you truly want? Not what people expect from you. Not what's safe. What do you want? You want to be like a diamond? Then be ready for the pressure, because everyone wants success, but not everyone gets it. And do you know why? Because wanting isn't enough. You have to want it so bad that nothing can stand in your way. Not fear, not doubt, not failure. It's not genetics. It's not luck. It's not privilege. It's about one thing. Are you willing to get knocked down 100 times and still get up on the 101st? Are you willing to stand your ground when everyone else quits? That's the difference. That's what separates the average from the unstoppable. The road ahead won't be easy. You already know that. There will be setbacks, pain, failure, disappointment. They'll try to break you. They'll try to make you doubt yourself. But you know this. You expected this. So prepare yourself now, before the battle begins. Decide now, no matter how tough it gets, no matter how many times you fall, you will rise. Don't cry because it's hard. Don't quit because it hurts. You're already in pain, so earn something from it. Make it mean something, because at the end of pain, there is strength, there is wisdom, there is success. You're not going to die from this. You're just growing through it. So when depression hits, when doubt creeps in, when fear screams in your face, don't run. Stand up, stand tall, and tell yourself, I will not give up. Would you like me to continue with page 2 in the same style and expand it further? You made a promise to yourself. I will not give up. But there will come a time when you are pushed into a dark corner, unable to see a way out. In those moments, you must repeat that promise. Not because you're feeling strong, but because you refuse to surrender. Look yourself in the eye and say, I will not give up. Because no one can guarantee that just because you're down on your luck today, you'll never rise again. Who dares to say you won't succeed? Who dares to declare that your dream is impossible? No one. There isn't a single soul on this earth who has the right to end your story, except you. You don't know where the limits of your potential lie. And the truth is, you don't need to. Because if you have the courage to walk into the battle, sweat, bleed, cry, and keep going, then who has the right to stop you? It is your right, the right to listen to your gut, the right to follow the call of your heart. And once you've tasted bitterness, endured the trials, and stood your ground, no one can say no to you. You've fought for the ground you're standing on. You've endured more than most just to get to this moment. Don't let anyone or anything make you forget that. We only need one thing. Never take your eyes off the dream. Even if you stumble, even if things fall apart, even if you lose everything, that dream still lives. Look at it every day, like a compass in the middle of the storm. And when you're ready to rise, don't hesitate. Spread your wings, because destiny always stands with those who dare to fly, even if their wings are trembling. I don't care if you're sick, if you're sad, if you're lost, or if you're breaking. I don't care how many times you've failed. As long as you're still breathing, your journey isn't over. As long as you wake up each morning, you are still in the game. As long as there's breath in your lungs and a heartbeat in your chest, you still have the power to make it happen. No one can take that from you unless you give it away. And now, get up. Don't wait for inspiration. Don't wait for someone to save you. Don't wait for a miracle. You are the miracle life has been waiting for. Success doesn't come to those who sit and hope. It comes to those who keep walking in pain, those who crawl forward when they're too exhausted to stand, those who hold on even when every reason says, let go. Life is a fight, and you, yes, you are the fighter in the ring. Not because you've never lost, but because you always rise again. So don't let today's pain fool you into thinking you failed. It's only a chapter in your journey, a necessary step in becoming who you were always meant to be. You're still breathing. You're still alive. That means you still have a chance. So rise. When you finally rise, shaky, wounded, uncertain, you've already done something most people never dare to. You chose to continue. No one ever said it would be easy. No one promised the road would be fair. But every time you choose not to give up, you carve a powerful truth into your soul. I am worthy. I matter. And I will not turn back. You might not see results right away. You might be working day after day, grinding night after night, and still feel invisible. And you'll begin to wonder, is this even worth it? But remember, the Japanese bamboo tree takes 5 years to break through the soil. But once it does, it can grow over 20 meters in just a few weeks. What happens during those first 5 years? It doesn't die. It roots itself, silently, steadily, deeply. So are you. You're not stuck. You're building strength that others can't see. You're laying a foundation so that when your moment comes, you won't just reach it. You'll be strong enough to hold it. And someday, you'll look back and realize, I'm not who I used to be. I'm stronger, I'm calmer, I've fought, and I'm still standing. No one can take that from you. The scars you carry, they don't make you weak. They are the proof that you've lived, endured, and refused to break. Understand this. You don't need to be like anyone else. You don't have to meet someone else's definition of success. You only need to walk your own path, one step, one day at a time. And don't be afraid to fail. Failure isn't the end. It's a harsh teacher, but the most honest one you'll ever meet. It gives you lessons that victories never will. So next time you fall, don't be ashamed. Look up, smile, and say, thank you, I just learned something new. Then move forward. Each day you wake up is a gift. Another chance to begin again, to rewrite your story. No matter how dark yesterday was, today is a blank page. What you write on it, that's your power. As long as you're alive, you still have a chance. So don't wait until you feel ready. There may never be a perfect moment. Act while you're trembling. Begin while you're uncertain. Because courage isn't the absence of fear, it's moving forward despite it. You are stronger than you think. You are more resilient than you believe. And you've come farther than you ever imagined. So don't stop when you're almost there. Don't give up when you're just one step away. This journey doesn't belong to the fastest. It belongs to the ones who never quit. Keep walking, even if it's slow, even if it's painful, even if your heart is full of doubt, because sometimes one small step forward is enough to change your entire life. So here you are, not broken, not finished, but rising. Again, you've walked through storms that would have shattered others. You've carried weight no one else could see. And yet, here you are, still breathing, still fighting, still moving forward. That is not weakness. That is power. You don't need to wait for someone to hand you permission. You don't need the world to believe in you. You just need one person. You. You are enough. You've always been enough. And everything you need to climb higher, to become more, to build the life you imagine, it's already inside you. There will be hard days. There will be doubts. But let this truth echo in your heart. You were born to rise. You were made to endure. You are not here to surrender. You are here to overcome. So take that next step, even if it's small, even if your voice shakes, even if no one else sees you. Because the world doesn't need another perfect person. It needs real ones. It needs people like you, who fall 7 times and rise 8. People who keep showing up no matter how heavy the fight becomes. You are the fire. You are the reason. You are the proof that pain can be transformed into purpose. So rise, again and again, until the world knows your name.